Do you accept circular reasoning as a valid form of justifying things?
For fundamental beliefs, yes.
Oh, okay. So in other words, therefore, if I say God exists, therefore God exists, do you accept that line of argument?
I mean, that's pretty much what Christians do,
No,
no?
do you accept that line of reasoning, sir?
No, I don't, because I don't think
Good. Then why do you accept causality, therefore causality?
because I think a belief in God is on a higher level than a
Sir,
fundamental
sir,
assumption
they're
of the
both
universe.
they're both circular arguments.
Wait, don't interrupt.
So, like, I feel like in
If
terms
one is
of like,
fallacious, then the other fallacious, sir.
I don't agree that you can equate these two things. The
Sir,
materialistic.
they're both circular.
Darth,
Bye.
Darth, again, do not interrupt.
Or no, I just, it feels like if I say that I am going to presuppose that my senses are trustworthy and that I can establish causal chains using my personal senses, that we can, from that foundation, I can evaluate the existence of God. But I don't think we can start with the existence of God and then evaluate the logicality of senses. I don't think you could start from that foundation.
So is it a valid form of argument if I say Martians exist, therefore Martians exist? Is that valid?
I feel like you're trying to equate justifications for logical statements with like axiomatic foundational beliefs. It doesn't feel fair to me. Like,
do you accept reasoning?
Reasoning that exists independent of humans or of mankind? Sure, yeah.
Do you accept circular reasoning if I said Martians exist, therefore Martians exist?
It feels to me like you're saying my axioms are circular when axioms by definition are unjustified. So I don't feel like I can ever answer this question for you.
Entirely being evasive to my question, and I understand why. Now, I asked you a question. If I argue Martians exist, therefore Martians exist, is that a valid form of rational justification?
No.
Okay, good. What if I said causality, therefore causality? Is that a valid rational justification?
I don't think I'm equipped to have this conversation. I don't know how to.
Well, sir, what's
yeah.
the difference between saying causality, therefore causality, versus Martians exist, therefore Martians exist?
Because causality, therefore causality, is a fair axiomatic statement that I think 99%.
Why is it?
I don't care about. Can I finish my answer at least?
Yeah,
right. Martians existing is like a very high order thought. Like this is something that that we can look to verify in a number of ways to discuss the definitions of what is Martian, et cetera. What is not Martian? Where would they exist? Like these are very high level things. You know, like is this song a fast song or a slow song? It's not the same question as do we arise from material properties, right? Like whether or not mankind and our experiences arises from material properties is like a axiomatic foundational question that has no justification by default. Just because that has no justification doesn't make every single unjustified statement fair. Right? Not all axioms are equal. So for instance, I could say like, I believe that all people should be treated equally. And that could be like an axiomatic foundation of which to build beliefs. But saying that going 65 miles per hour in a 50-mile-per-hour zone gets you a $150 fine is not probably a fair axiomatic statement. Sorry.
Your response was an entire filibuster and was a complete misdirection. You were not responding. You can laugh all you want, but I will tell you to your face that what you did, you completely evaded my question. Now you said that a type of reasoning where if I assert Martians exist, therefore Martians exist, you said that's not valid because it's circular. But you're asserting causality, therefore causality. They're both employing the same circularity. Why is circular reasoning that is being used in exactly the same way as you are when you say causality, therefore causality? Why is that a rational justification? And why is if I say Martians exist, therefore Martians exist, they're both employing a stipulation and then saying therefore from the initial stipulation? They're both circular reasoning. So why is one invalid and not the other?
I have already explained this. If we
no, you didn't. Your response was totally.
My response was that I believe that one statement can be unjustified, and I think the other statement requires justifications. If we can't agree on that, then we can't really go anywhere from there. Maybe I'm incorrect in that, and I don't have the necessary philosophy to discuss this with you.